Hello guys, today we are going to discuss the selection process of IIM Bangalore. What are the parameters, what are the various aspects that IIM Bangalore looks for in the student when they give a call for the VAT PI. As you know that we have already done a video on IIM Ahmedabad. If you have not seen it, you can go and see the video of IIM Ahmedabad as well. So IIM Bangalore is one of the most difficult institute to get into. Most of the time it happens that I am you know be all most of the time students always say that IIM Bangalore is very difficult to get into because the parameter and the selection criteria is very different and from not only IIM Ahmedabad, from in fact different from all the institutes. So let us try to understand what is exactly the process, what is exactly the parameters that IIM Bangalore considers while shortlisting the students and giving them a call for the VAT PI. Okay, the important parameters are, as you say, as you must have, if you have seen the video for IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Ahmedabad only looks after if you have cleared the sectional cutoff, the total cutoff, and if you have the AR cutoff, which is your application rating cutoff cleared, then there are very likely chances that you are going to get a call from IIM Ahmedabad. But a good news or a bad news for the students is that IIM Bangalore does not just consider the CAT score, but they consider various other parameters as well. So let us understand what are the parameters that are considered in terms of IIM Bangalore. So these are the five parameters. It is past academic records. The past academic record in IIM Ahmedabad was only till the point where if you clear the cutoff, then your past academic records is absolutely irrelevant. If you get a call, past academic records are absolutely irrelevant. But here they consider the past academic record as a very important factor while giving a call for IIM Bangalore. Again, CAT score is no doubt important parameter. Past academic records is done. Prior work experience. Again, what is different from IIM Ahmedabad is that they did not ever consider past experience or professional score. Past experience over here is a very important factor. Professional score is basically calculated on the basis, we'll surely cover that thing as well, but professional score is calculated for those students who have done professional courses. Professional courses constitute of courses like ICWA, CA, CS, cost accounting. So these courses are considered under the calculation of professional score. Interview performance, which is basically a personal interview, and extracurricular achievements. Again, IIM Bangalore also considers students who have extracurricular achievements as well. If you are a national level sports player, or you have done, if you are a, if you have probably participated in some dancing or some singing competition at a national level, so those parameters would be considered and would be given a preference. So again, which is different from IIM Ahmedabad. Okay, the shortlisting criteria is very simple. It's the same score, 80, 80. The percentile is obviously differing over here, but the percentile for each category can be seen in this particular table. Once you clear these cutoffs, this is a bare minimum requirement. You need to clear the sectional cutoff and the aggregate cutoff to at least be qualifiable enough to get a call, to be eligible enough to get a call from IIM Bangalore. Okay, then they also consider the 10th score, your 12th score, and your graduation score. Again, these all scores are normalized. These all scores are normalized. Now what is exactly the process of normalization is something which is very internal and very secretive. It's very difficult to calculate and understand how it is done. It's absolutely an internal thing for IIM Bangalore, but all these scores are normalized, and then a normalized score is calculated. For work experience, it is very important to understand how your work experience would help you in getting a call and how your work experience score is calculated. So first of all, the maximum number of months that they are considering for work experience is 36 months. So after 36 months, if you have worked more than that, then it's irrelevant. 36 months basically accounts to 3 years of work experience. So if you have 3 years of work experience, beyond that it's not going to make the difference. You have scored the highest number of score in terms of your work experience score. But this is not it. As I said, that the process for even the normalization for work experience happens, and there is a process for it as well. Let us try to understand that thing. So it's very important for students who have scored work experience, who have work experience, to understand how your work experience is going to get calculated if you are getting a call from IIM Bangalore. So let us take an example that if you have an experience for 24 months, Okay, so how the formula is 5x into 36, where x is basically the number of months of experience that you have. So it would be 5 into 36, which is basically two-third of 5 score. So whatever that is, let us take x. Now this x number is multiplied by something called as quality of work experience. Quality of work experience. Okay, now what is this quality of experience? Work experience is again something which is their own rating, internal rating, how they would qualify whether you are. It is first of all, let us understand what is quality of work experience. It would be a 5 point score thing where it would be given as 0.25, 0.25, 0.5. अरे where the score would be given from 0.25, 0.51, 1.5, and 2. So let us take that the quality of work experience would be measured on the basis of the work experience that you had in the past and the field that you are going to select in your MBA as well. So let us understand that if you have an IT experience of say for 2 years, and if you are choosing MBA in IT or MBA in operations, then those quality of work experience would be probably 1.5 or 2, because it is making more relevance. Your work experience and your education which you are going to pursue in management is having a lot of relevance, so they would consider those kind of students. So let us take that x into 1.5. So this score would be the total score or your normalized score for work experience. I hope this is very much understood in terms of how your work experience score would be calculated. Okay, so the total score selection, now we are talking about the process till the time you get a call from IIM Bangalore, right? The total score is basically out of 70, and work experience calculates 10. In the previous slide, we have understood how the score is calculated. CAT score plays an important role, 20, and 10th, 12th, and your graduation is having 15, 10, 15. Again, what differs from IIM Ahmedabad is that 10th score plays a very vital role in IIM Bangalore. 12th plays a relatively lesser, and graduation plays an equal amount of role as that to 10th standard. So this is how, again, these are all normalized score. You cannot say that if you have scored 90% percentage in 10th standard, you would be getting 15. There is a normalization process to it, and which is completely internal, and which would decide whether you are scoring say 12, 13, or probably even 15 as well. So then your normalization score is calculated, and it is calculated out of 70, and then you will start getting a call. Again, there is no cutoff as such that people who have scored more than 55 or 50 would get a call from IIM Bangalore, because this is an internal calculation. Okay, phase 2 is basically a process where you have already got a call from IIM Ahmedabad, and you are sitting in an interview in from IIM Bangalore, and you are sitting in an interview in IIM Bangalore. Now, what is the process which is going to happen on the day when you are going to go for an interview call from IIM Bangalore? The first is going to happen is something called as, again, the process is VAT PI only. First is VAT. Now in VAT, again, written analysis test, you are going to get 30 minutes, and there are topics which are going to range from current, political, economics, and business affair. They can give you any sort of topic, and they would expect you to write for 30 minutes. The time given would be 30 minutes. The parameter that would be considered for VAT would be note content. Basically, what is exactly the content that you have written, and the style and the way in which you have written that particular topic. So that would hold 7.5, 7.5 each, and your personal interview would hold a value of 20 points, a normalized score. Now in PI also, you would be evaluated on the basis of your academic background, the quality of work experience, and your personal traits. So again, as I've said, that personal interview is an important factor in even in IIM Bangalore as well. But for IIM Bangalore, it's just not the interview, it is also going to be your academic background, it's going to be the work experience that you have, and the personal achievement that you have had in your life. That is also going to be a lot of value addition in terms of your personal interview. So for VAT also, we are going to have sessions and video sessions, live sessions, classroom sessions, which are going to guide you, which are going to train you, which are going to sharpen your VAT skills so that you perform well in your VAT PI as well. Okay, important points to be noted. Work experience, yes, it plays a very important role in IIM Bangalore. It does not play an important role in IIM Ahmedabad, but it plays a very important role in IIM Bangalore. Past academic records again was only for the mere sake of clearing the cutoff in IIM Ahmedabad, but in IIM Bangalore, it's an important parameter. It's considered even in your personal interview as well. So yes, I am Bangalore. Probably that is why it's one of the most difficult to crack, because at every point of time, it's just not your personal interview or your VAT, but it's also going to be your extracurricular achievements, your past academic records, and your work experience as well. And obviously, what we have known is that IIM Bangalore prefer less of engineering students, because and they again, we have already mentioned, that every IIM looks for a blend of students, for a mixture of students from various academic backgrounds, and they have some sort of repulsion against engineers. So for engineers, that's a bad news, but for people from other background, there is always a good news, because they are more open to accepting students from other field. Another important point to be noted down over here is that they give preference to female. They give preference to female students. So female students who have got a call from IIM Bangalore, honestly, you have a very good chance of converting the call as well. So just log on and wait for the next set of videos and all, and I'm sure if you get a call, it's going to really help you out to convert and to make the difference from getting a call to converting a place in IIM Bangalore. Again, these are the classroom numbers. You can call and inquire for the classes which are going to start very soon, for not only GDPI, but it's also going to be there for VAT and for other colleges as well. For instance, SNAP, SPJ, KJ Somaya, JBIMS. For various institutes, we are going to have specialized dedicated classroom sessions which will train you to not only fill the form, but how to perform on that particular day. So you can inquire, call on these classes on the numbers, and you can inquire and start registering and booking a place for yourself in those sessions. Thank you.